Welcome in. Thank y'all so much for being here. I surely do appreciate it. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. It is time for some Death Roll. How we doing, boys?
We're doing pretty good, I think.
Good.
Hell yeah. So
My earring itches, but that's fine.
You just got those pierced, right? So it's going to do that for a while.
Yeah, that means healing. Well, was it the 26th? They've been pierced for almost a month now.
What metal do you have?
What was that?
What metal do you have in them?
I think it's like, what is it called? Surgical grade titanium or whatever it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's usually what they put in when they...
Yeah. I didn't get a choice in what they were. They just stuck me with the diamond studs. And they're like, okay, in a month you can swap out what's in them, but you can't go overnight until like 4 or 5 months. So, in a month I can start looking for like cute accessories.
That's cool. My ears are pierced. I never wear my piercings, honestly. I probably should.
Ears are pierced?
Again. Yeah, I've had my ears pierced since I got out of the Air Force. Actually, that was like one of the first
Are you
things
sure
that I did.
Wouldn't they be closed now if you're not wearing anything in them?
I don't know. Last time that I did it was a while ago, but it had been a while before then that I did it, and they were still pierced. So I don't know.
Yeah,
it could have just scarred up really good. You know?
Yeah, I got one too.
Really?
Yeah, my left ear. When I was 7, I got it pierced to be a pirate for forever.
That's fucking awesome. I've known you for years. How did I never know that?
Yarg. That's why.
Love it. Very cool. Well, let's do a little bit of recap for some inspiration. Who would like to start us off? What happened last time?
Freeze. Freeze are the enemy. I think we came in. Oh, my friend's in chat.
Oh, hi, friend.
Jay, she showed up. So I hope she enjoys listening to us ramble about D&D. Yeah. We I believe we came in on us fighting a giant stupid fucking tree.
Yeah.
Along with a druid of sorts. And that fight wasn't too bad. We were actually doing pretty good in that
Y'all do the
fight.
recap. My wife needs help with the groceries. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. So we were doing pretty good in that fight. Between Ariana shutting it down with her mental psionics and just Kalan beating the ever-living shit out of it with smites. And Alma stabbing it, like... The tree I'm pretty sure... I think it was Alma disintegrated the tree with her stabbing, and then, like, the little druid was left standing there, and then Kalan just walked up to him and was like, goodbye. And just smote it out of existence. So, unfortunately, that's when the real boss fight started.
That's
when we,
Final Fantasy.
Exactly, it's my fault. I've been telling him, hey, you should look into Final Fantasy 14 and look into Shadowbringers and stuff. And maybe he's been doing that because he got some boss mechanics. He was like, okay, second phase. So we all got warped to a plane of existence, I guess you could call it. With one little dude and a big dude called the Lord of the Hunt. The little dude didn't do shit the entire time because Ariana kept blowing his brain up with psionics. So he just kind of slept there. The Lord of the Hunt, however, was a major pain in the ass. Summoned his spectral horse, kept riding around, smacking all of us. Alma turned into a bat and bit his face really hard, and he got pissed off and knocked her unconscious. He then, I believe it was a horn he blew. He blew some sort of horn, which he attempted to charm everyone to bow before his presence. Alma, being immune to being charmed, was like, fuck you, and also unconscious. She was just chilling out. Ariana passed. Kalan passed because of I believe your Fey ancestry gives you advantage on charm effects.
Sorry about that.
So the only person that unfortunately fell was Emil, who started worshiping the ground that the Lord of the Hunt walked on, which he has been ridiculed for ever since. But he turned around and just blighted Ariana.
He blighted her.
And knocked my child down. So she was out of the game. And then I believe... Did Emil get knocked down?
You know, he was
No, he was just charmed.
Yeah.
So it was just down to Kalan at that point versus Charmed Emil and the Lord of the Hunt.
Yeah.
And Kalan came out with, I believe, the crit smite,
Yep.
the righteous smite crit, and just beat the ever living shit out of that dude.
Yeah, did like well over 150 damage in like a single round.
Easily, which
It was
I believe
nasty.
warped us to, at that point, Alma's bones seeped in a mist and went into that little portal, and we found out that the portal was connected to Barovia. Everyone went back through to Barovia. Alma came back out of her coffin like, "What's up?" Dying hurts. And she was fine. And then Chrysippus, the Soul Right, was explaining to us that this stone is connected to a stone here, ancient portals, and so that if Alma ever died, he would revive in Barovia, in her castle, and be able to use the port stones back to Thiva, whereas if Kalan died, he'd have to come back to Barovia first via his stone, and then to Thiva through the Barovian stone.
Yep.
We spent about a week, I think, chilling out at the castle, resting, playing the pipe organ, drinking wine. I think Kalan learned to play the violin in like a day.
Yeah.
He rolled so high on it. He was just like, "Oh, I got this." So he knows how to play the violin now. Then we eventually all decided to, that there was still an entire planet to kill, so we had to mosey on back to Thiva. We all packed our shit, went back, and just walked on the road until we got to our the inn we were going to stay at, and I think at that point I'll let Kalan take over the rest of the feedback.
Wonderful.
So I walked in, me and Alma-chan, just two good-looking undead,
Don't
walk up to the
blatantly look
bartender.
undead for the record, chat.
And these guys had the gall to be like, "Oh, the Lord Regis, he's the best."
He did say that. I will back him up. They were like, Kalan was like, "I'm pretty beautiful, right?" And then everyone in the bar shut up and they all turned to him and they're like, "Yeah, if you're not Lord Regis, you're kind of fucking ugly."
That's
So,
not
like,
exactly what they said, but okay.
they kind of, well, that's what Alma heard, so they kind of got what they deserved.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so, unhappy with the treatment, he went full Karen mode and
Yeah, he did.
he used his channel divinity and just murdered everybody with his beauty.
Yeah. Yep.
And it made his way to his room afterward.
Yep, just kill the entire bar, walk to your room without explaining anything.
Well, wonderful inspiration for you both. Be inspired. So, we come back into the world of Thiva in this small tavern called the Red Sun Inn. The map is not really important for folks at home. I just wanted to give them a little tavern that a good friend of mine, Vincent, made. Shoutouts to Aeon Bar Cartography on Patreon. Absolutely check him out. He rules. He does fantastic work.
He's been carrious since Curse of Strahd.
Absolutely has.
If I knew there was going to be a map, I wouldn't have killed everybody.
That's okay. Don't feel too bad.
Nah, fuck those guys. They deserved it. Also, Alma had to eat anyway, so that just saved her a bunch of trouble.
Also true.
At least for like the next 3 days, I think, at this point.
So you can't double stack feeding.
No,
Yeah,
fortunately. And then I believe we tried to do the math on how many bodies I can fit in a bag of holding versus sheep. I think that was Gwen that did the sheep math for us. She's in chat. And thank you, Gwen, for doing sheep math.
Thank you, Gordon.
But now I just kind of grab anyone every 3 days. I don't know how far we are from Gibraltar here.
You
But we saw the walls, so we're pretty close.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't have to eat again until we're inside Gibraltar, which I'll try to be much more discreet about than this.
You are about a day's, not really like a full day's worth, like a few hours journey to the edge of Gibraltar. As you get up the next evening and make yourselves ready, or actually, are you guys going to be going in the day?
I mean, I don't anticipate any issues, so like I'm fine traveling during the day. Alma would go into bat form and ride in Ariana's pocket, as we've done to avoid exploding in the sunlight.
Yeah.
I'll bring an umbrella for Alma-chan.
Yeah, I need the fashion accessory from FF14. Where's my umbrella?
So as you make ready for yourself, Hammond tells you both, with all due respect, it's probably best you don't do what you did in here in the town.
Hammond? Who?
Hmm?
Who fucking asked?
Well,
I'm sorry, Hammond. That was rude.
yeah.
But no, I completely agree. I'm fine with this here, but until we learn if Gibraltar has 20 of those knights that can throw lightning bolts at us, it might be in our best interest to not cause a scene. Luckily, we're all pretty charming, right, Hammond?
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Such a downer.
Kalon says this was a part of the plan. Draw trouble here. The guards will be looking in the wrong place.
He nods. Got it. Well, just so you know, the headquarters, as it were, for those knights that you guys keep talking about, that's in the city.
Oh, right. So there definitely are other knights there.
They are the Lord's sworn men.
Oh, great. That sounds even worse somehow.
They're his knights.
Regis' knights?
I can barely hear you.
Regis' knights?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Well, we'll have to deal with that when we get there. How many do you think there are?
He kind of scratches his nose for a moment and thinks, I'm gonna make a roll for him.
Oh god. He nat 20, then there's 20 of those guys walking around.
He doesn't know for sure. He knows that there's at least five now. There's at least five.
It's not too bad.
He knows that they are very well respected throughout the plains entirely. Like, if anybody sees them, they are to give them literally whatever. They are to treat the knights as an extension of Regis himself, effectively. They are his will. And they often go out on quests. They do not very regularly take part in any battles, like large-scale battles. They are very much more questing knights.
How about their loyalty?
Unshakable.
To be expected. I haven't seen Kalan yet.
Kalon beams at that.
He kind of nods. Well, no offense, Kalan, but these people are linked inextricably to him. It's not going to be a matter of making a convincing argument. They share a part of his soul.
That sounds like a useful power to have. I mean, if we were to take that for ourselves, we could rule, this entire planet?
You have a lot to learn of this world.
Sure do. Oh, I like that thing. Head pats for him.
He doesn't show any
Yeah, that sounds like Hammond.
He's just really worried he's going to do the wrong thing, is what it is, for the most part.
He should be.
Yeah.
He should be.
Yeah.
He's literally just teetering on an everyday of just being stabbed on a whim one day.
Yeah.
Which he doesn't know, but I love Hammond.
That's fair.
But yes, he should fear being stabbed.
Of course.
Yeah. Hammond is the Jason Bateman of
He just... I don't know what I expected.
You came along with us.
Oh, I fucking love Arrested Development. That's a good reference there, Gian. Yeah, so he is, he's gonna say, I grew up in Gestalt my whole life, so I don't really know that much beyond what I'm told by others and elders and the traditions that we pass down. But from what I know, Regis's sister lives in the Mistlands, and they don't get along. Their armies clash pretty regularly. They trounce all over our land to do it, which is why, in my mind, everything kind of sucks so bad. But they don't really care too much about the little people. We're all just tools to them.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but if we, managed to knock Regis off his throne, maybe the Mistlands wouldn't fight us?
It's worth a shot. I mean, anybody doing something like that, I imagine they'd probably make pretty big waves on the whole world.
Kind of our forte. Well.
What's that other folk, that man that was with you, the one with the scales and no limbs? He stayed back at the castle, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess he did. You talk about Chrissy?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, he stayed back. Something about, I don't want to fight. I want to do studying.
Well, he would be the one to ask about things like this.
Oh, but he's all the way back in the castle, Hammond.
He kind of skeeves me out, to be honest with you.
Oh, he skeeves me out, too. I've stabbed him twice through the heart, and he's still alive, so, kind of spooks me, too.
I don't know what the
Also, he, just destroyed Kalan with a word, so, Granted, Kalan used the same word to wrangle in this here horse. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna save that for Regis. And then I'm gonna die, because I'm not gonna have Kalan's luck.
You're gonna nat one so hard.
I'm gonna nat one that rolls so hard. Like, what are you gonna do? It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna say it, and just that one is that disintegration emoji just.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
But yeah, no, he's definitely a strong man, so I can respect him in that regard.
Well,
Even if he is a bit withdrawn.
He takes people's souls and makes them re-inhabit curse-wrought bodies.
Yeah, he makes really shitty locks too.
I don't know if I'm probably ever gonna like that guy, to be honest.
Guess what, Hammond? It's not your job to like him.
Yeah. I guess I'm just
Think
saying
about your wife, huh?
I guess I'm just saying I would much rather be with you folks than back there with him.
Oh no, I wouldn't leave you alone with him. He would probably turn you into a monster. But we have a deal, so we can't allow that to happen. Don't worry, you're under our protection. I don't think even he could step to both of us.
Yeah, just please do watch him whenever we're in the same room. Last time, I swear, it's like he was sizing me up and seeing if he could fit me in the same suit of armor he put my dad in.
Or are you the same size as your father?
No, he was much larger than I am.
Yeah, probably expand you a little bit.
I don't want to think about how that's possible.
Wait, how useful would you be if you were... You know, Hammond, I have to admit, you're pretty good with that fucking flame tongue, so... You keep that up, I don't think we really have to improve upon you anymore. Other than giving you that +2 plate armor that you have and all the other fancy gadgets. As far as your physiology goes, I don't think we need to change anything.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. I wouldn't want to be turned into whatever the fuck he did to that unicorn or those people in the inn. Barnenbergs.
Are we gonna get going?
Also, where's your wife? We brought her to the castle, right? Surely. Okay, yeah. But I say she's much safer in the castle than if we leave her here. Okay, good. Good. Just making sure, because, that was our end of the bargain, and I don't want to, Regis to suddenly have your wife as a hostage.
That's funny. I don't think you guys would care too much about his wife in that regard. That's not where I would go with bargaining chips.
We would. We know that.
Yeah, he's dead after all this. We're killing him.
Who, Hammond?
Yeah. He has too many lines, and it's not good.
Mm.
Kalon needs those lines.
Oh.
Poor Hammond. Well, if we're all properly rested, I say we make our way to Gibraltar gates.
It'll take a couple of hours to get there, so let's get going.
Did you eat, Hammond? You're the only one here that has to eat. Oh wait, no, Ariana, you have to eat too.
Ariana's looking up from a mangled body.
You're eating people! We did it!
You can see a big pile of ham that the body is lying next to, that she's just scarfing down.
Well, found the ham. We're good though.
I lost my appetite, actually, says Hammond.
Don't blame me. Oh, Hammond. Well, still don't blame me. That whetted my appetite.
Okay. A couple of hours on the road. And I have a map to show chat.
Is it the map?
It's the map.
It's the map!
I made a map.
I made a hell of a map. Oh, look at the effects. I didn't get to see the effects when you sent me the screenshot. It'll be ours.
Is that Central Park?
Is that what?
Yeah.
The Central Park? That's funny.
Kind of.
Oh, there's buildings there, never mind.
Fortunately, it's the city of the sun, because Derek knows I don't like sunlight, so this will be fun.
Also, it's the plains, so
Look, the plains.
it makes
Mono
sense
black.
that they would really be big on the sun here,
Hmm.
A couple of hours on the road, you are finally to these towering walls of gate. I almost said gates because you said gates so many times today, Ted. Gibraltar. It's okay.
I'm just thinking of because Gates was the biggest city destruction we ever did.
True.
So, it's earned its place as oh yeah, we're gonna pull the gates. Make it uninhabitable for 50,000 years.
The towering walls of Gibraltar that you have seen looming over the distance for the past few days on the road are finally within reach. As your party makes its way to the gates, you can see a very stern number of guards armed and equipped with some of the best not just like chain, not just like plate, but like some of them even like the ranking officers even have some like runic carved plate mail, inscripted with iconography of the sun that catches the rays and seems to glow in the shadows.
Bring on a lore legend that.
That's officer plate. It doesn't really have a name. It's just what they give their officers. It's magical. It is warded to protect them against any creatures of the night specifically, and it really seems as if it is harboring a couple of spells in there too.
Creatures of the night?
Right, like monsters. That's what they call them.
Shit, that's us, isn't it?
I do believe we would fit into that category, yes.
I'm not a monster.
Yeah,
I
that's
wasn't
very
talking about you,
judgmental.
Kalon.
Oh, okay.
Specifically me.
It would work worst against you. They can invoke the sun. It would just hurt Kalon. It could really hurt you.
Oh no, I remember when little Black Sunblade here used to be Sunblade, and he went off and it almost killed me. So yeah, I can imagine that. Fuck this town.
We might
Almost squeaks as a tiny bat in a pocket. No, the ball! Well, Hammond, you're up.
He marches straight up to the captain, takes his helmet off, puts it under his arm in the way that he sees some of the other ranking officers doing, and I'm going to make a check for him to see how well he does in social situations.
Oh god, Hammond, please.
Emil, give him guidance.
Go ahead and roll that.
Oh,
Oh, Oscar, you farted, and it's horrible.
oh crap.
Hammond, we brought you here for the sole purpose.
You can make out the conversation that they're having, and Hammond is like spouting and stuttering his way through it. He says, I am my father's son, and he is the elder of Gestalt. He's dead now, and I'm here now, and I need to get in. And the guy's like,
Jesus Christ.
but what reason do you have to be here? You're a village elder. Shouldn't you be watching after your village? And he responds kind of saying like, I have to be recognized actually by the official. My dad just died last season, and I have to, get it notified, notarized, and make all of it legal. Well, who are they? Oh, they? And he like has this like pleading look on his face as he's like just looking over to you guys like,
God, Hammond, why do we even bring you? Got this.
Kalon's gonna walk up.
Get him, Kalon.
And, he will.
Oh, kill him.
He'll say his guard.
quite a menacing looking guard you have following you around.
And a vein pops up and on Galan's
oh no.
aura.
He goes, yes, he's very intimidating when he wants to be. I would say that he's downright beautiful.
Please say the same.
Please agree. Wouldn't you agree? Please agree. He says, where did you get that armor? Never seen any man make anything like that.
Some ruins.
Adventuring types? Really? You're hiring questing folk who aren't even recognized to protect you?
You don't recognize me sooner.
The Stalt really is a backwater. Where's your signet ring? And at that point, he takes his ring off and like hands it over to the captain of the guard, who looks it over, holds it up to the sun, sees how it reflects, and then hands it back. Very well. If I see or hear any of you lot making trouble in town, I will make sure to personally have you thrown in the dungeons. And he goes, yeah, of course you would try to do that. You would do that. Yep. Okay. We're just gonna get right on past in there. And the guards kind of stand down, letting you lot through the gates and into Gibraltar.
Can I scan the crowd for anybody watching us?
Absolutely. Give me a perception check, please.
Crap, I'm not
Forgot about that.
I'm not good at that, but let's try it. Oh crap, I should have put that in the tower.
Yeah. No. Nobody's watching you.
Pretty laid-back city we have here.
Hammond says, well, when you have security as tight as they do, when you have the largest remaining army, from what I understand, I imagine you aren't too worried about people knocking on your front door. The north end is where you lot enter. There is a large swath of neighborhoods to both your left and right down this busy main street. The majority, if not all of the homes, are upper to middle upper class. And you can see a large number of folk coming here and leaving. The folks that are coming into town seem to be carrying large quantities of grains and rices and all manner of foodstuffs by the wagon load. And those that are leaving have a donkey and a wagon, but no food. Many such cases.
Well, I suppose our first order of business should be securing lodging for our stay here. So I guess we will, You know what? I'll roll the perception. Let me see if I can perceive that on my own. Perceive where the inn is.
All right. Looking around, it is quite easy to tell that this is a mostly residential district here within the city. And though it is an absolutely massive fucking city, it could take you hours to get across from one point to another. There doesn't seem to be any, like, real inns over here. There are drinking establishments, there are, like, social clubs, there are, artisanal cafes and what have you, but there don't seem to be any inns, as it were, in the northern.
Why am I looking for inns where we can just murder somebody in their house and take that house? Let's find a house to just murder.
You want to start drawing blood that soon? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, they won't know the difference.
Yeah, let's find someone to murder.
Who looks like their life is going the exact way they want it to?
He just kind of looks around. What you can see is mostly... Sorry, go ahead, Gio.
Kalon's gonna point at the keep on the left. Say, that looks like a nice place.
It's a nice place.
So that is a really good time to bring that up. As you can see, there is a large military presence here in the north end. It seems like the fortress that you pointed out is quite literally a fortress on the northern side of the city in case it is ever besieged. There is a large number of military personnel that you can see stationed in and outside of it and along the walls. The walls themselves, way high up, are manned. And there is a great deal of people pretty much everywhere. I would say it's rather teeming with life.
What do you say, Alma?
Take the keep day one. That is actually. I will give you the benefit of that being a great place to start. Yeah, if we took the keep, then that's a pretty secure place to hold down.
He
We had to
looks
take
at
the
you both dumbfounded.
entire.
You're kidding, right? That's not their
It's not-
whole army.
Yeah, but like, it's not like they're gonna how are they gonna? There's one way into that place.
That you know of.
That I know of.
You know, I thought we weren't going to be coming in here with a suicide wish.
Well, I mean, I don't wish because I don't plan on dying, and I can't die.
Well, that must be nice.
It really is. It's quite nice.
Hammond, don't you have somewhere else to be?
Yeah, I have to go meet with an official. Technically, you're supposed to go with me, too.
Well, I suppose we can do that.
I'm coming back for the keep.
Let's start with the house, maybe.
Let's start with your meeting first, and then we'll see about the house.
Maybe the house.
Maybe we'll
is
see a nice
meeting.
inn on the way.
So, as you make your way through the city, you go through the gate into the central district. There is a positively massive castle standing in the center of it with a exterior wall and what you can tell as a great number of folks guarding it. There is a long way around from where you are, and then there's also an entrance a little bit closer to your left-hand side, or well, from where you're standing, it would be your right. The people that are moving in this district, for the most part, seem to be noblesmen, and only really, if you see commoners, they seem to be very quickly moving to different districts. They do not linger here.
And that's where or what's his name lives?
I would probably imagine, yeah.
Egotistical.
I've seen your castle.
My castle's so much better than this one. Look at all this sunlight.
True to the map, as you can see, the sun is made to, or rather, the castle is made to catch the sun's golden light and refract it everywhere.
Wow, this is miserable.
In fact, as you can see, most roofs here are made to do that, and there seem to be mirrors pointed down alleys and in different small side streets that normally it'd be like, what's the point? And then you can tell that there are these large mirrors sitting atop structures in the middle of the city. The castle catches the light and it sends it off to various points that are then reflected throughout the entire city, washing it all in rays of gold.
I hate this place, Hammond. Can we leave?
Well, where would you go?
Where would I go? Where are we supposed to go? We're following you.
I mean, we're going into the castle.
Oh God, we're going into the castle.
We gotta talk to an official.
Okay.
The closer you get, the more intense it hurts.
Oh god. I'm so deep in Ariana's pocket.
And then once you have made your way across the drawbridge and to the actual chambers of like a reception chamber itself, the folks that meet you are also wearing armor that seems to be either made of the same material or a material just like it. The roofs themselves are somewhat translucent to a degree, whereas the light is capable of shining in through it. They are, to say they're obsessed with the sun here is to put it mildly.
You wouldn't say, Hannah. I
After-
screamed from the pocket.
After a good long, probably 2-3 hour wait, finally you are brought before an official into a large court chamber. There is these high vaunted walls and ceilings, many statues depicting various knights and their deeds, and it's made to, like, the architecture and design of this room is made to make one feel small. The official is a rather large, like, portly man. He has this fake, like, curly wig on, and yeah, he's like sitting at his pulpit as you guys arrive, and says, "We are heretofore recognize," what's his name again? The guard next to him says, "It's Hammond." "Hammond what?" "It's just Hammond. They don't have last names." "No, sire, he's from far away. They don't have last names." "Hammond. Oh, look at the pupper." He says, "Very well, bring forth your signet ring." Hammond moves to get closer and then hands it over. "And who are these two that you have brought with you? This child and this large one? And is that his grandfather?"
Is it hollowed ground, is it? Or I explode in Ariana's pocket.
You haven't exploded yet. How's that?
Oh, well, that's good. Well, Ariana, you got this.
His niece. Have her make a deception check, please.
Ariana, please. Oscar, please. God. You say deception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. She doesn't have her mama's charisma.
The words catch on her tongue, and as she starts to say his niece, she finds herself unable to finish the lie, as if something is blocking her mouth from talking when she goes, his and we can see like a vein throbbing in her head as she's like trying to say the word but can't. There's this kind of silence in the room.
Kalon says, don't mind her. She has fits every so often.
She does, that's true.
Kalon smiles at that.
And this one here. Gesturing to you, Kalon.
I am Kalon. Just a traveling mercenary.
Give me a deception check, please.
If I fail, he has to die. I'm sorry.
would you like to give yourself a guidance?
I'll take the guidance.
Roll a d4. That is exactly what you needed. You can feel like, excuse me, you just sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. You can feel like a presence pushing against you when you tell the lie, as if something certainly noticed it. However, the judge says, a mercenary. And whom do you serve?
Serve myself.
Well, mercenary, perhaps you would be best to look to join the army. There is a tourney soon. I hear that one of the Lord's knights was slain. In fact, if you have the skill, perhaps you could be made to join one of their ranks.
Milan's standing there with that dude's javelin on his back.
I imagine he does not have the javelin on his back. You guys were not allowed to
Yeah.
have weapons in here at all.
Oh, we weren't? Well, they don't know
No.
that I'm a bat, so
That's true.
that helps anything, but
Wait, what? He asked about the keep. Is that what he's talking about?
The fortress on the north end of town is what you're asking him about?
Yeah.
He shakes his head. No, their estate is here within the central district. They are to be kept close at the Lord's side. They're 12 mighty in battle, questing knights. We owe very much to them as a people.
I will seek them out.
He nods. Very well. This is all, I suppose we could say, taken care of. Be gone. Get out of here, Drabble.
attack. No, I will refrain. But he will die one day.
Hammond leads you guys back. What's up?
Kalan looks for a souvenir, like an apple to take.
You look for an apple to take?
Did that apple before. Fuck the state.
Yeah, sure. You see somebody coming in carrying like a crate of apples.
Got him.
He takes one as he leaves.
The guy who's carrying it, like, he looks to you for a second like he's gonna say something, looks you up and down, and just keeps moving on. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything to the big scary plate mail guy, or, well, not plate mail, the big scary armored guy. Your weapons are returned to you at the exit. And what do y'all do?
Well, I guess now we should find our house to murder. So we have a place to stay for indefinitely.
Where do you go about searching?
Oh. Logically, it'd be smart to kill a family who nobody would know was missing. So maybe we should find a family that everyone in the neighborhood hates.
They would notice if it was somebody they hated, right?
Would they?
Yeah.
We should find the hermit who never comes out of his house.
Clock tower.
Or the clock tower.
There are 2 clock towers to choose from.
Ooh, we have our selection of real estate. Let's see. Oh, I like that first one. Where's the second one?
On the south end.
Oh, it's way down there.
Hammond says...
What is the southern district of Gibraltar?
Hammond doesn't know. He's never been.
God damn it, Hammond.
Yeah, Hammond, you're kind of bad. At
Yeah,
lying,
so what is the northern district of Gibraltar then?
knowing.
Just residential? With the keep and the abbey? Or what I assume is an abbey?
Yeah, so the north end is a residential area and the like upscale district, I guess you could say. It's where the majority of the people with the wealth live, except for the nobility. Those get to live in the central district. The northern district is like the upper crust of society beyond that, though. I guess you would say middle to upper class and like the military folks.
Okay, then maybe we should take the southern. Well, that's assuming that the southern district is the less reputables, because they'd be easier to pick off, and no one will care if they go missing. If we start eating nobility every day, we'll have a problem.
Yeah.
Why don't we go check out? Why don't we go check out the southern district? See what it's all about.
Yeah, I heard they have water down there.
And a clock tower to perch in like monsters.
Well, this seems like a perfect time for us to take our first break. We've been going on for about 50 minutes or so. So let's take a quick 5 to 10, and we will be right back with more Death Row.
Oh, everyone's gonna.
back, folks. Thank you all so much for waiting. Surely do appreciate it. Hope you're having a grand old Monday. Hope you're enjoying the stream. So, we see Alma in her little bat form, still in her daughter's pocket. We see Emil floating next, well, no, he'd be walking as to not draw suspicion, walking next to Kalan. And yeah, as you make your way through the south gate in the central district, you are kind of almost overwhelmed with the scent of salt and sea. This, like, you couldn't smell it at all, but now it's like just like hitting you like a wall. There is a large number of folks that you can see meandering here and there, going about their day, selling their wares or otherwise, living their lives. The largest building that you can see directly in front of you when you make your way through the gate is the Port Authority, and then you can see off behind it and off into the horizon, and to the south is BC.
Kalan will,
the sea.
Oh yeah. Kalan will smile. Old friend, I'm back.
Did you say something? Says Ariana.
In a while since I've had fresh sea breeze on my face.
I think that this is a different sea, right? Emil kind of nods like, yeah, this is a different ocean, but I'm not gonna fucking say anything to Kalan about it.
Kalan just goes for a swim, takes off his armor. Shows his physique.
Just makes his way down the docks and just plunges into the water.
Yeah, he's gonna charm the people with his good swimming skills.
Okay.
He's gonna do that thing that, like, what is that movie where the guy swims across the channel in 20 minutes or something?
Beowulf. Okay. Strength athletic or charisma athletics.
Take it.
That's with your charisma, not your strength, right? You click this skill where it says the skill, what it's drawing from, until it says Ka.
Oh, okay.
Because you were trying to impress people with your swimming.
Oh, okay.
You're not just trying to swim, you know what I mean?
I didn't know that you can click on it to change it.
Oh, that's all good, dude.
Oh, crap.
You got the same thing either way.
What?
That's nutty. Okay, describe for me what this looks like.
He's gonna do one of those dives off the one of those things. What is that thing called?
Diving boards.
Yeah, diving boards. And I imagine that the dock is pretty tall, just like the rest of the city,
Yeah, definitely.
And he'll just start peeking out of the water 100 feet away, and just going to town. He's got huge. He's doing that smashing the water into the air thing as he's swimming.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that when you just jump off of the dock that's way fucking high up, somebody just walking by sees it oh, by the Lord, and runs over to the dock and he just jumped. Did you see that fella? He just leapt into the water. And which prompts a few more folks to come up and look over the edge and oh my god, this guy just fucking killed himself. And then when they see you down at the bottom, they all oh, he's alive, and they're all very into it, very impressed by the fact that you not only didn't die, but now you're just kind of showboating.
But yeah, afterward he'll climb out of the water and just like, do his hair thing, and just like immediately dry off, kind of like he has like Rain-X on him,
The water just rolls off him.
ceramic coating.
Baywatch.
I missed the water.
Yeah, so the people around are very very enthused by your display. A few of them, like cheer you on and yeah as you walk by. Probably somebody hands you a towel.
Takes the towel and says, "Didn't know this town had any class."
The man who hands it to you is probably the same guy that like first saw you jump off, and he goes, "Oh, well, you're hard pressed to find that, but a display like that, I think anybody would stop to watch something like that."
No, we're gonna like the southern part of the town.
So Kalan says he likes the cut of his jib and walks off.
He kind of stands there beaming at you, like, the guy that did the cool thing said that he likes me. That's pretty fucking cool. Just kind of like standing there. Yeah, just standing
I'm
there.
gonna write that in my diary. Dear diary. Today, the really cool dock diver said I was cool. So tell that to my bitch one.
And there's like a little
That's fucking funny.
little distortion where you see undead Kalan walking away and like the town burning.
Ooh,
Whoops.
Spooky.
Spooky, just in time for October.
So what do you folks do? Sorry, Ted.
I guess we're gonna go check out the clock tower. It seemed to be the place that we were thinking we could kill everyone and hunker down in.
Yeah, so you can see the clock tower as soon as you enter the district. It is directly to your left as you're walking through the gates. There is a clear line of traffic, and as you kind of start making your way over to it, you can see that it is in a small microcosm of like up nicety part in the docks, which for the most part, kind of a slum. Not great. The people here, they look to be mostly those that are forced to live under the rule of the Lord and not reap much benefit from it. There is a larger district, or like sub-district, on the right-hand side where you can see like an actual military station, a great number of security forces on that side, and then directly opposite that is where you can see the clock tower's large double doors.
Might not be the most conspicuous place, but we can check it out.
Kalan,
has any-
Kalan will call Emil over and he'll tell these people a new king is coming.
At once, sire. At this point, he stops walking and just like floats upright and makes his way to the large double doors and pushes them open. He casts thaumaturgy on himself to raise the volume of his voice and says, "Make ready yourselves, prostrated, prepared for life anew. The King of Kings has come. Prepare to worship, as is your rightful place." They all kind of like look at each other, like one of them says, Lord Regis is coming here. And go ahead and have him make an attack roll for me, please. Have Emil make an attack roll for me.
Be smacked.
Yeah. He just absolutely obliterates this person. He takes his rod out and like it just extends to like the exact length that he needs it to, and just like crushes this person's head from where he's standing, which is adjacent. The person just like explodes inward at the same time that like dark energy is channeled into their body, and they turn to ash before their bodies even hit the ground. Are there any others who wish to be smart? Everybody please roll initiative.
What have I done?
Making an entrance.
And roll a 2 that time.
Yeah, so as you guys make your way inside, you can see that there is a few folks in here that seem to be quite well equipped. This clock tower, for the most part, it's a clock tower, but you can also see some like security forces in here wearing some pretty decent arms and armor. I'm gonna go ahead and put these guys on here. If it'll load.
Do a fantasy ground.
Well, I told you to tell them, not kill them.
They are one and the same, my lord.
A 10-minute meal.
Okay,
A lot of people.
Alma goes first.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
where you are now, there is a grand total of, we're gonna say, I'm just gonna go ahead and put these people back on hidden. There are 2 people up at the banister above you. You can see that they have a sort of like magical crossbows that they're holding. And then there are people down on the ground floor, a grand total of 4 of them at this moment in time. And they have these kind of like, they look like swords, but it's very thin. It's just like, it goes up and then there's like a notch at the top. And they're all like currently brandishing them at this moment.
well, die. Let me just, well, wait, why am I... Oh, I still have unconscious and prone on.
Oh, that's what Jihan meant. Got it. I thought he was just memeing.
From our last fight.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, let me see if I can just murder this guy with a bite. Rise up, guard!
Oh, that's very nice. So let's go ahead and give you a vampire spawn.
We spawning up in here.
Oh yeah, what does it look like when you create this vampire spawn?
I imagine like the last time, like it's just a bunch of like smoke comes out of Alma's veins and just fills his orifices until he like rises up.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm so much cooler now."
Yeah. In an instant, he dies and is reborn. His eyes like open once more, now like red and bloodshot, and his fangs are elongated.
Fortunately for guard number 2, I can't bite twice. Oh, I can't do sneak attack either, so you might survive this. Wait. I should dodge. I should always dodge. Until I know what's going on. Okay, yeah. That seems like a good idea. Ariana, on the other hand, is going to obliterate somebody. So many decisions. Just go with the tried and true. Oh no, there's a card number 4. Okay. Oh, with the he survived.
Yeah.
Well, he's incapacitated. He's not feeling too good.
All right. So guard number 2 is currently unable to do anything as he is having a seizure on the ground. Ariana having hit him with her psionic power. Guard number 3 looks down at this guy next to him, and I think he's probably not gonna fuck around here. He is going to make you make a dexterity saving throw.
You
Let's
fool.
see. Is that what I'm gonna do here? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to say he will be able to hit 2 of you with this, and I'm gonna roll a dice to see who the other one is. Kalan, you're gonna need a dexterity saving throw as well, buddy. So Alma and Kalan, please.
Throw. Huh.
Okay, Alma succeeds, Kalan fails. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boop. I don't know why this spell isn't parsed properly on here, so I'm having to manually roll this.
It happens.
Alma takes no damage because Rogue.
Rogue.
On the other hand, for Kalan, he takes 29 as this guard with the sword brandishing in front of him ignites it with a touch of his other hand. We can see this blue kind of lightning cackle down it, and he just swipes across the hallway, and we can just see this plane of lightning coming straight at Alma, who does the fucking limbo. And Kalan, who unfortunately is not fast enough and gets hit with the full brunt of it.
He's like a champ.
Yeah. Number 4 guy is going to... Man, so many of these spells aren't fucking parsed right. It is really goddamn frustrating. He is going to cast a spell upon himself as he places his hand on the actual sword itself. We can see his form start to shift and writhe. Oops, I just did the wrong one.
A dreadlord grants their strength. Men that broken flesh.
Thank you, Sale. Godly
Oh, yes.
aid. That is very sweet of you. Okay. So 3d8 to Jihan. That is 13 plus 10, 23 points back to Jihan. Oh, very nice. It's you only took 6 wounds. Thank you, Sale.
Thanks.
All right. So that is going to be guard number 5. And he enters the room at blinding speed.
He's so fast.
Yeah, guard number 6 does the same thing. They are... You aren't really sure where they came from, but they got here really fucking quick. It is your vampire spawn's turn. What do you do?
My vampire spawn. Murder somebody.
Alrighty. It is going to attack the guy who's on the ground, because that sounds like what a vampire spawn would do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That should have been with advantage. Why wasn't that with advantage? Redo.
I mean, he's not prone, right? He's just incapacitated.
Incapacitated means it should be done with advantage, and then everything that hits should be a crit.
That's paralyzed.
Incapacitated is the same effect.
Mm-mm. Different.
Really?
Yep.
I always thought it was...
Listed differently. I mean, they can't do anything when they're incapacitated. I guess they can move, technically.
Ooh. Somehow the bite doesn't go through, which is really unfortunate.
You dumb spawn.
Yeah. It is Emil's turn.
Fuck him up, Emil.
Emil is gonna. He said he casted a spell.
Yeah. All of them that
Okay.
are still not incapacitated have cast spells.
Alright. So, dispel magic only works on one person, huh?
One spell or effect. Yeah.
Alright. I guess he'll cast he'll cast the Shadow of Moil.
Ooh, nice. So yeah, he starts writhing with this black energy that like eats all of the light around him as it's like this big, huge, billowy, shadowy cloak that forms around him as he's like levitating off the ground.
So whenever they hit me with an attack, they'll get hit with 2d8 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay, end turn.
Okie dokie. From on high, you can hear the sound of some shots being like loaded. And let's see here. Boop. Oh, that should have been made with advantage, or not disadvantage. It's a hit anyway, but it was supposed to be a crit. Yeah, it was supposed to be a lot of fucking damage. Okay, so you get hit with a Jesus Christ, they can make 3 of those. That's insane. Okay, I'm just gonna keep rolling through the damage. Stop with the disadvantage, my dude. God damn. I just have to click advantage each time, I guess. Okay, that's another hit. And the last one does not hit. So there's this like bolt that comes curving around from up above, followed by 3 more. The first one just like snaps against, or I would say probably like snaps into a weak point in your armor, but doesn't really do any damage to you. The second one you're able to like catch in midair, and then the third one like you're putting your like you figure you're just gonna like backhand it away, and it just like explodes with force damage, like sending you into the wall with like a sizable dent in the wood facade. Number Dose is going to try to do the same thing to you girl.
You stop that.
Ooh, but you are fast. That's good.
Bad. The Chaos Emerald.
Hmm.
Whoa.
Damn, I just kept rolling like high and low. That's what sucks. Like sometimes you can usually count on rolling like in the middle after you have some wild variance. I just kept getting high and low.
Dodge OP.
Yeah, dodge is a good action. You can hear 2 more people arriving to the scene upstairs. Kalan, it is your turn.
So I see the archers upstairs, right?
They have been shooting curved shots at you. You actually cannot see them right now. You can see the stairs that like spirals upwards, but they're like shooting without having to look at you.
Is this Wanted? Is that what the movie was called?
That was
Cover the bullet.
Damn it, dude. I'm guessing Alma has it covered down here, so Kalon makes his way upstairs. So I don't see a balcony up there.
You do see a balcony once you make it up there, yep.
I'm gonna use my bonus action when I use up all my movement, and I'll use Misty Step to make my way towards them.
Okay, yeah, you'll get within range for your next turn. Yeah, so you start running up the stairs, see a balcony, and just like misty form up to it, where you can see a grand total of 4 people with these crossbows. They have these large silver frames with like very ornate gold like inscriptions on them, and they curiously don't actually have a bow. There's like the arch form. Oh, I need to sneeze. Thank you. But there's no bow. String. Excuse me.
And then I'll, with my action, I'll use, where is it? I have so many skills. I'll use Shield of Faith on myself.
You already did a spell this turn, buddy.
No, but that's a bonus action.
Misty Step is a bonus action too, which is, you said you used it as your action. Okay, I get what you're saying now. Okay.
Oh.
The problem is still that it's 2-leveled spells. Oh wait, Misty Step is from your Fey ability, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you're fine.
That's what I do.
Okay. Very well. That's from his feet. He took a feat. Yeah, feet! Alma.
Hey! Well, why not keep the party going? Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Jesus Christ.
Rise up, card number 2.
Well, there he is. There he is.
Yeah, he is. And we'll... You know what? No, we'll dodge. It seemed to work well for us last time. I'm delegating the attack. It's not a pyramid scheme. Ariana Grande. Why don't you go ahead and just obliterate another one of these guys? Actually, you didn't kill the dude last time. You didn't kill him that time either. Oh well, you're just setting up new spawns. I get what you're up to.
You're working together in tandem. Yeah.
They're brothers in arms.
So she like shifts her attention from the one that she was just like fucking with their mind, and then like looks to another, and just like with that same hand outstretched just like moves it over to him, and he instantly just like gets like picked up and starts like...
It happens to the best of us. Children, am I right? They're a handful.
He is currently incapacitated, which means he can't do anything. Guard number 4. He is going to hit
Not number
both...
4.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from both you and Ariana.
How dare you? Hit a woman and her child. Willie just turned your friends into monstrosities.
What is his DC? I know you failed for sure.
Yeah.
His DC is... so you failed, but your daughter passed. So you take half because you have that rogue bullshit.
Yep.
Wait, I missed one. It was supposed to be one higher. He has these things. Let me see what this does real quick. Okay, he's got that one. He's also got that, right, okay. Oh, that sucks. I didn't roll as good damage with the second time. Ooh. And
Ow.
Where's your daughter?
Where's your daughter?
And yeah, another lightning bolt comes searing down the corridor, catching both of you this time. You like just coming up from feasting on somebody, and he actually quickened that spell, and now he is going to firebolt you.
Where's he get off? Thinking that just because he's a number 4, he gets to fucking swing his dick around.
Yep. Man, I don't know why these things aren't parsed correctly. That is kind of frustrating. Kobold Press, please do better, please. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is a picture of those guys, in case you were curious. I didn't make it though. I didn't like pick it out. That's just what came with the thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to make a fucking roll here and then use the other modifier. Got it. I can do that. That's easy. Oh, right, you dodged. Yeah, I already rolled the dice, it's fine. Okay, guard number 5. He does not like what he sees here with his friends as he just arrives to the scene, like 2 of them like rising up and getting up. So he is going to look at you with your blood dripping.
It's not me.
He's going to say, "Vampire."
How dare you know what a vampire is?
Yeah, get fucked, bitch. They know what vampires are.
Oh no, that's unfortunate.
It means that he knows to target you. You're gonna get into... Yeah, I'm gonna need another dexterity saving throw from you and
All these
Ariana.
decks. Oh, me and Ariana?
Yeah. Blasting. So Alma pass, and your daughter passes,
Yeah.
so she's taking half. Also, I don't really mind if you guys roll like these saves and stuff in the open while we're in combat as much. It's your call though. It doesn't really matter too much to me.
Gotcha.
You're gonna know the result either way. I'm gonna tell you, like if you take damage and shit.
But how do we know you're not lying to us?
Yeah, I mean that's totally fair, I guess. But I mean I wouldn't. Also, I can just click the middle button and show you the results anyway. And then he is going to charge forward and attack. How many attacks can this guy do?
I think it's 0.
That's incorrect, unfortunately for you. He is going to then throw a firebolt.
A firebolt.
This one I am going to target Dariana with.
How dare you hit a child?
It does not hit. Okay. Number 6.
I don't see them on the combat tracker. Oh, there you go.
Oh. Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. He's gonna cast Scorching Ray.
No.
And he's gonna focus them all on the one who keeps paralyzing his friends. How many does he get if he upcasts this? Scorching Ray. Jihan, you would know. If you do it at 3rd level, how many is it?
I think so. It's a 2nd level spell.
Yeah. So it would be
Yeah,
4.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I almost hit with all 4 of those, dude. Almost. I still did, and it deals 2d6 fire damage each, so that is going to be a grand total of 246 fire damage.
Yeah.
And 18 more damage. Wham! Vampire spawn.
Oh, my spawn.
Go charge forward and try to do their Kanye best. Trying to get the incapacitated ones first. Unless you ordered them not to. Did you order them not to?
Yeah, don't do that. That way we can keep making easy spawns. Although I'm pretty sure almost bite. At this point, we'll just annihilate one of them. Yeah, go for the healthy ones. They're more of a threat.
Hmm.
You spawn.
So guard number 4 has the effects of blur right now. And when
Oh, that fucking bastard.
yeah, when vampire spawn number 1 charges
A
him.
dreadlord imposes their will. Press the
What's happening?
advantage.
Thank you, Sale. Hope this helps advantage. Guessing that's to you guys. Vampire spawn number 6 is going to charge arcane guard number 5. Gets 1 hit.
Get him.
Oh, he nat 1s on his haste, boy. He fucking, on his concentration for his haste, he fails and he loses his haste. So
I mean, you know, Derek, if like you and I were fighting together and you got murdered and then you got raised up and you ran over there and you bit me, I'd probably lose concentration too.
That's fair. And then the vampire spawn nat 1s on his 2nd attack.
God damn it, spawn.
Yeah. Emil's turn.
Well, at least you made him lose his haste. So, I guess, well done.
Emil didn't get attacked that round, huh?
Oh, he
They're all
actually,
using magic. They didn't want to get into melee. They saw what Alma was just doing, and they see that he's wrapped in shadow and shit. They're not about that life, bro.
they should be. They're not supposed to know about me.
Right, so, I'm gonna cast Blight on this card number 4. He's going down.
Oh, jeez.
Probably so. Yeah, he's dead. I don't see how he's gonna pull this one off. Ooh,
He lives.
I swear to God, man, if they have 4 in their name.
Wow. He survived a blight? God damn.
Apply with some pretty good rolls, too.
Yeah, we can see his armor just like exploding off of him as this black lightning bolt hits him square in the chest, and he just like collapses to the ground, writhing in pain. He's still alive though.
And then, Emil's gonna make his way towards them.
Give him no
Get
choice.
melee range.
Yeah.
Give him the bonk.
Give him no choice.
He ends his turn in the fray.
All right. So Arcane Archer number 1 is directly next to you. He's gonna draw his rapier and he's gonna attack you, Kalon.
Well, they have melee weapons. I wasn't counting on that.
They have magic melee weapons.
Oh no.
Damn it. I thought they were archers.
Oh, they're missing like a motherfucker.
They are missing like a motherfucker, dude. Number 1 misses both shots with his rapier. Number 2 is just outside of melee range. He is going to load special ammo and shoot 3 shots.
What the fuck?
Damn it!
He missed.
Ooh, come on, he's dipping and dodging.
Good luck.
Ooh. Misses all 3 rounds. Yeah, you're just using that animated shield at your side to like catch them one at a time. They're just like ping, 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 like floating off of it. Number 3 just arrived on the scene. He is going to load special ammo and he is going to shoot at you.
Hooray.
Nope. No go for him. Again, that shield is just doing some heavy fucking lifting for you right now. Like a whole volley of magic arrows coming your way. And then the last guy's going to load magic ammo, and he's going to try to give it to you.
Miss all his shots. Yes. Oh no.
It's inevitable that finally one goes through. Blam, and then I get to make another. Let's see. Does it take any... Yeah, it takes a bonus action. That's what I thought. Okay. But the last one does not go through. So yeah, we'll say that the very last round. So we just see like the shield taking all of these fucking magic arrows, like, and then every third one is like this arrow that like strikes and then like forces it a little bit closer to Kalan until finally the last one hits and just goes boom, boom, and like kind of hits him on the side of the head. It is your turn, buddy.
His beautiful face.
Nobody touches the face. Alright, so which ones are next to me? You said...
Number 1 is right in melee range. Number 2 is right outside of it.
Alright, so I have 10 feet of melee. Okay. Here you go. Oh, he survives? These archers are stacked.
The archers are even better equipped than the men downstairs.
Oh no.
Yeah, I shouldn't have came up here alone. Alright, you're making me smite them, I know it. Alright, there we go. Please die. Oh, he's alive.
Yeah.
Okay. He has to die for sure this round. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. Colin ends his turn. But he's gonna move closer to Archer 2.
You're gonna get
Within
like just like
range.
start walking within range to where you're in everybody's threat range.
Yeah. So if they try to move, I'll backhand them.
Okay. I'll let Sean. Oops. I need to do that.
Alright.
Oh
No, you're
lordy.
good. I shouldn't have done it. It was my bad.
Someone's getting stuck. Hope you didn't like being human. Get on it.
Crump.
Oh, this is fun.
He said this is fun.
Yeah. Almost just like draining his people breath, like, oh, this is a bust. Watch as your friends become monsters. Hee hee. Alrighty, Ariana. You actually got kind of fucked up.
Yeah, she is looking pretty fucked up right now.
I believe that was guard number 6, so,
She got Scorching Raid. She got Lightning Bolted twice.
why don't we just make his life an absolute misery? Alright.
There goes his
And
face.
he is... Yep, and now everything around him is just his worst fucking nightmare. He done pissed the girl off. Nightmare! That's really what that spell is.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, guard number 6 is duly fucked up and in Nightmare World. Guard number 3 is made into a vampire spawn.
Send that motherfucker to the back rooms.
Guard number 4 is right next to Emil, so he's not really going to have any choice but to try to hit him with his sword.
You're gonna get blocked by that staff.
He does hit.
Good. Does he die right away, or do you have to do damage first?
I get to do damage first.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, Emil also lost his spell.
Oh wait, I casted the wrong one. Okay.
Yeah, you just hit him with blight. Yeah, so he gets run through with the rapier, which causes him, like, he's so surprised by this guy's insolence that he drops the spell, and he's like, and starts like just screaming right in this guy's face. His mouth does like the mummy thing where it like elongates, and there's like this horrible like otherworldly yell right in his fucking
Man, I
guard's
need to
mouth.
rewatch The Mummy. It's been like 20 years since I've seen that thing.
And that kills the fucking guard. He just like sucks the life force out of him. He just like falls to the ground, a desiccated mass.
You're a boomer, dude. Mummy.
Dude, that's like one of the fucking best movies of all time. How dare you? Everybody's
Wait,
bangable in that movie.
You just call us a boomer for watching The Mummy.
That's like such a good movie.
That was like 30 years ago, sir.
I'm not even 30 years old.
It was in '99, okay? Not quite 30.
No. Did you see they're making a new Hellraiser, and it actually looks pretty fucking sick?
I heard them talking about it on the last podcast. Apparently,
Unlike dear fucking God, I know we're in the middle of combat, but now I'm triggered. Do not see the new Jeepers Creepers. If you're listening to this fucking stream, don't see it. Garbage. Abysmal. That's it. That's all I had to say.
Guard number 5 is going to use Thunder Wave.
See fucking Pikachu? Jihad's laugh.
So he's upscaling it.
We can't go anywhere in this town without people starting shit.
No, he's not going to cast that. He's going to cast Scorching Ray. Yeah, Scorching Ray would be a better option. Yeah. Oh, that's one miss. That's 2 misses. That's 3 misses. He misses with all 3 of his Scorching Rays against Emil. And then the last one is Restrained in Nightmare World, so all he can do is make a save.
My friend posted the link in chat to the scene from The Mummy where he does the screech.
What's the DC?
It's beautiful.
What's the DC on the save? For Nightmare World?
Oh, for Nightmare World? 19?
Oh, Jesus, he fails by 1.
And Nightmare World's not a fun place to be. I send my vampire spawns to the rafters.
They
I think
charge up there.
Yeah, I think downstairs is pretty much dealt with. Ladder climb, my pretties.
Okay.
It's like having the monkeys from the Wizard of Oz.
Emil, you see 3 vampire spawn just like swarm the hallway that you're in with these other guys. They are moving into position to on their next turn. get to trying to gank him.
Well, Emil's gonna stay downstairs because he trusts the the young master to take care of the problem of their
Yeah.
So he's gonna finish the business down here and just use his destructive wave on everybody.
Oh damn.
Oh, we need this place. Never mind. He's gonna use a necrotic bolt on the guard number 5.
Okay. Hits. He's gonna shield.
Does it still hit at 21?
No, it does. Yeah, he's got armor class 15. Still hits.
I think I that shielded against Anvil in the tree.
He wastes his spell slot and he still gets hit.
Yeah.
It happens.
Blam. Can't blame him for trying. I think he's gonna die.
Nope.
He probably is.
You get advantage on your next roll against him. Enter.
Arcane Archer 1 is still locked into melee combat with you, on really not looking great.
Yeah, he's dying for sure this round. Sorry.
He does get to hit you at least. Which is not a lot of damage, but the good news is it doesn't matter. It's enough to shut down your displacement cloak. Because now everybody else is going to unload into you.
Oh, crap.
Oh, I forgot to click advantage. Okay, let's try that again. Still miss.
He doesn't need a displacement cloak, he's Kalan. Oh.
Blam.
Oh. You got this.
Okay, next guy. Yeah,
Dying.
that's a lot of damage.
Oh,
He's going to also load ammo for that, so I'm going to give you that back, give you those hit points back, and re-roll that damage, because he had ammo loaded already. So I'm going to redo that. Oh, that's literally 2 points better. That sucks. Well, that's gonna happen. Okay, and then he's still got his third shot. Yeah, so he's just like unloading these corals at you. A couple of which are one of which is like explosive in force, and then the final guy is gonna unleash his onslaught now. Oh, he crit. Oh, Lord, he crit.
crap.
That's a lot of dammies.
How are they hitting me with their longbow if I'm in melee range?
I guess they would be making these attacks with disadvantage, huh? I forgot about
Damn it,
that.
dude.
I'm sorry. I don't want to redo that whole turn.
Okay.
There you go. It is your turn. I forgot about that, to be honest with you.
It's okay. Kalan, he's not pulling any punches now, so he's just gonna unload onto these guys. With this nat one.
With the nat one, god damn it.
Die Archer 1, please.
There you go.
He did.
And then Archer 2 dies too, I think. Oh no, he does. Okay. So now
Damn.
Kalon really moves into range.
Okay. You close the rest of the gap. Almost turn.
I'm just gonna fucking, was it Vince McMahon gif walk just to the this dude who's on the ground. Give him the suck. It's free real estate.
Jesus
Crit on him.
Christ. That's your second one.
Get on up, boy.
Get on up, boy!
So we'll say it's like a vampire white, like the next level, because you crit on him.
He's like a particularly powerful vampire spawn, yeah. Retains all of his shit. Which I think they do anyways.
Go with the good old. Dodge in there. Ariana's gonna finish off the guy that pissed her off. Where is your cantrip? Be fine. Ariana, what are you doing? Oh, I gotta drag this onto you. Goodbye.
What? Double crit.
Jesus Christ. You got all of Jihan's luck this round.
Pissed Ariana off, man. You don't shoot a child with a bunch of crossbow bolts.
Well, he was using lightning bolts.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah. He's super
Well, he's dead now. Kill my spawns.
Yeah, they are going to jump on the archers.
Also, in case you ever want me to, Derek, I have their stat sheet if you ever need me to roll.
Oh, it lets you roll them?
I mean, you gave me their stat sheet.
Oh, please do, dude. Go ahead.
What was that number? Oh, okay, I'll roll for the second one.
Yep.
I think it'll let me roll because you gave this to me. I just don't want you to be bogged down with all the spots.
Yeah.
No,
Nice, it
awesome! I
works.
can roll for them. Stinky. Right. Next spawn. Let's go for number 3. Share the love.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, almost.
Ooh, tasty.
And then other spawn will get spawned over. Fucking terrified. Whatever. Fucking 30 days a night all of a sudden.
Right? You just like walked in here and started fucking these guys up real good.
Fucking love that movie. Oh, okay. Well, she missed her bite. That was bound to happen. All right.
Alright, Emil's turn. After these fucking spawn just like lunge from the fucking ceilings and start like jumping onto these guys. Tearing into them and shit.
Yeah, Emil will float it straight up and see if he can get into range.
Into melee range,
Or into casting range.
into casting range definitely, yeah.
He's gonna, he'll give Kalon a heal, I guess.
Hero.
Jesus Christ. Just literally casts heal on him, restoring him entirely.
Undoes everything that those guys did.
Yep, undoes it all. These guys are now engaged with the vampire spawn, so they're gonna try to do something about
2
that.
of them are grappled. 3 of them are grappled. They're all grappled. Because all the claw attacks hit. They do have a DC save of 13.
Catch this blade instead.
Oh, no, my spawn.
They start stabbing.
Sheila.
him.
mean, I would too if the vampire spawn was just mauling me to death.
Ooh, just the one on that one. And then the last one. That's a hit. And
Worked hard to make the spawns, you sons of bitches.
it's okay, all the damage they're doing is going to be undone when the vampires spawn get to their next turn.
Alright, they have regenerate. I don't.
Yeah. Kalan, it is your turn,
Fancy
buddy.
fuckers.
Finish us out
So
on
I'll
this
be-
combat for us. We know
These
how this
guys
is
are all-
going.
They're all grappled, right?
Yeah.
So I'll get advantage on my hit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, no, that would be restrained. No, you wouldn't have advantage.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, let me reroll.
Drag that onto
You
him.
rolled 2.
Oh, I can.
You didn't roll with advantage. You rolled 2.
Oh, correct. Well, I got it as a 41 hit.
Jihan.
This is 41.
Oh crap, I missed a grapple target. Alright, so he's gonna smite these guys now.
Give it to him.
Or
Blam.
he lives, what the hell? Okay, I'm going after him again.
Blam.
Nice.
Yeah.
And my turn there.
Yeah. So that's where we're going to end the combat. We know how this is going to go at this point. There's 2
I mean,
of them.
they could come back.
No, there's 2 of them remaining. They are being held by vampire spawn.
They got this.
At this point, I think that they would probably be trying everything within their power to escape, and the vampire spawn would probably just dispatch of them very quickly. One of them asking, "Do you want them alive for feeding, my lady?"
Oh no, I'm stuffed.
Such fat sacks of blood. Think of it. We wouldn't have to leave for days. Yes, may we keep them, my lady.
Of course.
Thank you, most gracious, most generous, dark lady.
Oh, you know how to flatter a woman.
And with these guys screaming and crying and getting pulled off into the dark, into a room, that's where we're going to take our second break for the evening. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to be right back with more Death Roll.
Vampire spawns.
Vampire spawns. Welcome back, folks. Thank y'all for waiting. We surely do appreciate you. So, you have laid waste to this clock tower, for lack of a better term, I guess.
Allegedly.
Inhabitants lie either dead and broken or drawn off into dark corners if they survived, or reanimated as vampire spawn.
We really give options when we roll into town, you know? You have your choice of how you want to not be alive anymore.
Yeah, mega true.
Now, I guess the immediate question would be, how do we stop this from becoming a...
From what?
How do we stop this from becoming a problem? Because I assume people visit this clock tower, since we were able to just walk in.
Nobody in the immediate vicinity seems to have noticed. Seems to have.
Or to shut those doors. They don't need to come into the clock. Well. I didn't think we'd get this far. I guess we have our little hidey hole within the city. Wait. Hammond's never been to this side of the city. Does he know what they use the clock towers for? I mean, other than telling time, is that just... I mean, those guys were pretty strapped for, like, a giant clock, you know?
I remember hearing something about... The ones in the north are, like... Embassies is, I think, the word. Like, people from other places stay there for, like, diplomatic purposes.
What about the southern one? Or this one, I should say.
Well... He, like, kicks over one of the bodies.
That was there when we got here.
That's... the Lord of the Mists men.
We did it! Wait, Lord of the Mist what?
It's Lord of the Mists men.
Oh, I thought you said that was the Lord of the Mist.
Yes,
I was
Ted.
like, wait, he's dead. You're just chilling in the clock tower. Hey, look, as far as Alma knows, people who call themselves lords and sit at the top are pretty useless, so... They don't really fight for themselves very often, so I could have been a lord. But why are the Lord of the Mistmen in Gibraltar? I thought you said they hated each other.
Diplomacy. These people are like the defenders of this embassy, if this is an embassy like the other ones are.
What you're saying is, we spin this to look like they killed these men, and then the Lord of the Mist wages war on Gibraltar. Got it. Alright, boys, we're doing cover-up.
I did it? Oh, okay.
You didn't do anything. You just stood there. We did it.
Right.
No, I will give you credit. That information was prudent. Yep, let's make this look like, I don't know, like the where were we in, the plains? The Lord of the Plains men had a bit of a scuffle with the Lord of the Mist.
Okay, we're probably going to need to get some guards from around here.
Or we can call it abandoned and like lock it up and shackle the doors and make it look
Here anymore?
spooky.
Oh,
If it's abandoned, people would definitely come in and try to claim it. Kalon.
But at night, a lone figure shows in the windows, looking down at all the small people.
That's great and all, but are we staying or no?
now wait. I'm sorry, I cut out. You were saying we need what to do my plan? Guards from around here?
Oh, yeah.
That could be settled. We'll just lure a bunch of guards from here into the clock tower and kill all of them.
Maybe have your new friends get them at night or something.
Oh, my spawns. Not right now though.
Yeah, they're like hissing at the daylight, like
Hey, don't you fucking.
at the daylight.
But I get that daylight suck.
Yeah.
Okay, go. I guess hang upside down and sleep or something until I need you.
They go into the basement and
Yeah, basements are pretty cool.
no.
Let me think here. Put my detective cap on. All the ones I bit are vampire spawn. So I'm not leaving behind evidence of vampire bites. There will be the question of where 5 of them are if they have dockets of how many guards were on station. I didn't stab anybody. So what are the ones that are dead? They were to kill with glaives and smites and
One of them
Emil's
got
staff, right?
Blighted. Really good.
Blighted. Ariana made one of them head explode.
Well, he had seizures and died, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so they might be able to trace like magical attacks. But it's not. Well, under the assumption that the guards around this part of town can also cast magic. Although Blight is specific, but maybe we'll just remove that corpse from the pile.
Have Emil cast dispel magic on the corpses to like erase the effects, right?
You're not going to be able to erase the effects that magic has on people, no.
Oh, right.
You can
I'll have
turn
to
off an
dispose
effect.
of that one.
You can't get rid of evidence that way.
Dude. Get
Yeah,
the
no, you can't
plastic
blow
wrap.
you can't blow a hole in a wall and then like dispel magic and now the wall has suddenly been repaired. That's not how that works.
But illusions are for. Unfortunately, illusions would be dispelled the second they touched them. So we dispose of the blighted corpse, which means there'll be 6 people missing. But we could play into like, oh, there's some sort of coup thing, they ran off. There's no proof that like, since they know what vampires are, that's concerning. At least the vampire tracks will be covered, the blight will be dispelled, and then what we have, a staff. That guy had seizures, someone got whacked with a staff, and then regular glaive wounds.
Can I have perception checks from everybody?
Oh no, they're onto us. So,
Oh, crap. That was Emil.
So, Alma, mid, like, flow of thought, you can just hear, like, a... from somewhere in here, above you.
well, let me just. Oh,
You can make out... You rolled high enough. You can make out someone incanting a spell very, very quietly. Not like the actual words they're saying as much as like the effect that is being willed into the world. You can kind of feel a deception metaphysically.
Are they in range for attack roll?
You don't know where it's coming from. You have to be able to see somebody to attack them. Unless you have their approximate knowledge with invisibility, in which case you'd be making it with disadvantage. Actually, I think you... Yeah, I don't know. I think you actually do have to be able to see somebody to make an attack on them.
Okay, I'm gonna channel divinity and tell them to come out.
No one responds.
Oh, they passed the.
They would be out of range.
Well, I'll make my way into. I'll dash over to see who's there.
So you run back up the stairs.
Yeah.
You kick in the first door. There's no one there. You move down the hall, you kick in the second door, and there's no one there. And then as you move to the final door that's like at the actual end of the hall, you can hear someone... give me another perception check, please. Or an investigation, either one. You can hear someone incanting a spell this time, out loud. Quietly, but loud enough.
I attack in their vicinity.
So you burst down the door. And
Yes.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Attack saving throw. My best skill.
Oof. That's what we like to call a little bit of an oofy.
Do we still have advantage?
A large hand of shimmering translucent force just wraps around you the second you open the door. It is closed around you and like squeezing you as tight as it can. It is, again, size large. The room that you are in is quite sizable. The hand barely fits in, and you can see on the opposite side of the room is a woman in a robe with a kind of pointed hat. A lot of like star and moon imagery on what she's wearing. Like her sigils of office are like in a bead around her neck, and she is holding her hand out, grasping it as if she is doing that to you herself. She says, "I saw what you did. You're not going to do that to me."
We're here for the tower, woman.
You can feel it gripping tighter.
Can I break the... Oh.
Yeah, so it's just kind of starts like twisting and like clenching you. She curses at you.
Can I try to break the hold?
I need you to make a strength athletics check opposing me.
Okay. That's right. Okay.
You are victorious.
So I'm free.
Yeah, you pry yourself out of this magic hand as it's like struggling to like clench around you again.
As I was saying, we're here for the tower.
She drops the spell, and as you begin walking closer, she starts incanting another one, and as she finishes it, she says, "Have it for now. I'll come back for it." And there's a loud lightning-like sound as there's this fizzle and pop her form coalesces in on itself, and she is gone.
It's a witch or something. Can I do a history check or something to see if I noticed these markings anywhere from our previous travels?
You definitely wouldn't have. I can tell you for sure. You have not come in contact with anybody so far that's had anything like this.
Because the moon stuff is like the opposite of the sun stuff, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I guess kind of in a way.
Praise the moon.
Praise the moon.
I relay the encounter to my associates from the domain.
Hopefully that doesn't become a problem.
You cut out, buddy. What's up?
I cut.
Yeah.
She said she'll be back. She'll be back for the tower. I think that's a good sign.
Maybe so. Especially if she belonged to that Sisters of the Lord here that doesn't get along, apparently. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm quite exhausted from a long day of slaughtering civilians.
Did
So.
she leave? Did she leave anything for us in her room?
Like, did she leave stuff, like, for you on purpose? No. Is there
No,
stuff in there? Yes.
No ID cards or identification.
No.
Oriana, I don't think can do anything. Well, I guess in that case, Alma will just bide her time until night to unleash the spawn to go get those other guards that we need to do our little switcheroo coup fake brain thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Make a domain action check for me, please. Espionage.
I don't know how to do that.
Go to your domain page. The Blackest Night.
Wait, don't I have that? There it is. Let me try some of these handy dandy floating tabs. And you said espionage?
Yeah.
Boop.
About 2 hours later, your vampire spawn come back one lighter. The ones that return are completely covered in these burn marks. Half of their hair is missing. Their clothes are like ripped and shredded. One of them looks like he's missing a limb. They are like beaten and broken as they crawl back in, like, Master, Dark Lady.
Oh, my spawn?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They invoked the sun, even at night.
Okay, well, Alma killed all of them. Useless.
They turn to ash upon their death.
Well, I guess in hindsight, at least we have some information. They can apparently invoke the sun. So that's good.
Is that what that armor was? Says Ariana.
Maybe. The one that we saw on the guard at the gate.
I wonder how many of them have that. It wasn't anything special. It seemed like it was almost mass-produced.
All rooms are temples. God, I hate this city.
I'm feeling so good as a DM right now.
Well, you know what they say. Don't send a vampire spawn to do the work of a vampire. I'll be back. Time to go charm some motherfuckers.
All right, so you approach some guards down at the wharf.
Hey, boy.
They look to you a little bit confused as to why you might be out at this ungodly hour. By the way, Sale gave you guys an advantage earlier, and I don't think anybody's used it yet. Would you like to use it on this?
Like, all needs advantage on a charisma check.
Yeah, that's fair. You can auto succeed, basically.
Should I even roll?
Nope.
Okay. Hey, boys, come with me.
They know that they're probably not supposed to, but
There's a commotion at the clock tower. I think you should go check that out.
yeah, they follow you over, and once they make their way inside, they are very
Joke's
quickly
on you. I am the commotion.
dispatched of.
Ooh, dispatched of in a clever way. We'll use the dead guards' weapons on them to kill them.
Oh, nice.
Big brain.
Um,
Because I can't stab them with my sword or they'll turn to ash.
when you pick up one of these dead guards' swords,
Oh, god
you
damn it.
run it into them. It's a slashing weapon.
Nice.
And it does not, it's like razor. It's just going into their arm.
What?
Ariana's like floating next to you. Mother, they activated these with some sort of spell or something. I don't know how they did it.
Okay, well, I'll just take this. Now we're melting all the swords. I don't know. Kill him. Give him seizures, Ariana.
Okay. And, she does her best estimation as to what she think magic could do, but she ends up basically just, like, mangling the bodies and, like, ripping them apart with her telekinesis, and, like...
Nice.
Yeah. It's not a pretty sight.
Alright, I think our job here is done.
Well, now where do we go?
I don't know, let's go get one of the houses next door.
Kalon, what are you doing while Alma's doing this?
Kalan is not feeling the vibe here, you know. He's like, what are you doing?
But we gotta set a trap so they think they killed each other. So maybe the Lord of the Mist will bring their armies down here to attack Gibraltar, and then we'll attack Gibraltar, and then everyone dies.
That was the plan the whole time. 2 cities for 1.
Yep.
Hammond says, we're going to be pulling these 2 cities into war with each other. This is a good start, but we're going to need to think bigger. This is an
More
incident.
dead people. Oh.
This is an incident, don't get me wrong. I mean, this is representatives from the Mistlands, but I don't know. There's a lot of bad blood there. If we're going to actually try to provoke them into war...
We burn it down. We burn it down.
Start a revolution!
Getting the common people would... I mean, it's a lot of people.
I mean, we got you, didn't we? You're a common folk.
Yeah, but I don't know if everybody's as jaded and disillusioned with this shitty fucking world as I am.
We make them jaded and deluded.
They're gonna have a lot of hope. That's what the Lords stand for these people. You're gonna have to find a way to take that from them.
Easy. We frame the Lord's men as destroying things that the common folks like, or outlawing them, like prostitution, or drinking, or the food storages, and next thing you know, hungry people with nothing to do on their spare time get kind of pissed off. That's piracy 101.
How do we make it look like it's them?
Who says we have to make it look like them? Why don't we just convince the actual people to do it?
Oh, shit, I don't know anything about politics.
Easy. Let's say you were a ruling body. We walk in, all of a sudden you start hearing these little whispers, these little in your ears.
You're doing a Matthew McConaughey right now.
Yeah.
Start
The
hearing
little
these little
whispers.
These...
You got people down at the bar being like, "Pollution," and then we just happen to tell the guards, "Hey, some revolution shit's going on in there." They march down, get into a fight with people that probably don't even like them in the first place, cause a scene, and then everything just kind of snowballs into that.
So we need to infiltrate the nobility.
Which means we gotta get bougie.
I have just a plan.
Along with this flowing lock.
I'll relay the information of the tourney with the knights. Go join the knighthood. Get my pass into the nobility.
Good work. And then you, as a knight of the nobility, slaughter a bunch of
That could work.
Good work.
You'd have to do it before you were given a piece of the Lord's soul, though. Otherwise, you're gonna... Well, I don't know what would happen to you.
Probably explode.
Well, we're gonna take his soul anyways. Might as well take a little bit for now.
Little snippet. The appetizer. That might work. Work your way into the nobility, and then I, being as beguiling and charming as I am, will sow the seeds of deceit amongst the common folk.
Yeah, Emil can help you.
Divided against itself cannot stand.
Good at talking.
We're gonna Abraham Lincoln the city.
Well, where do we start? I mean, everybody's asleep right now.
I guess for now we find a place that isn't super conspicuous to hide out in. Actually, we should probably just go pay for an inn. I was gonna say, move next door, kill the people next to the tower, but we should probably just go pay for an inn before they find the clock tower. And all this shit just falls apart. So if Kalan is planning on infiltrating the nobility, why don't we go... we probably shouldn't be seen together. Does Actor let me disguise myself?
I think so.
Let me check. Where are my
Yeah, I could probably just go to the place right now and meditate in front of the front door.
no, there it is.
I don't think that would work. It's night.
Oh.
Doesn't, but it gives me advantage on their insight against my disguises, and I can mimic speech. Because I was gonna say maybe we should be seen together, and you should shack up in the nobility area, and I'll stay down here in the common area because I can't be seen fraternizing with the nobility if I'm going to be whispering nonsense to the poor people. But if I can disguise myself, that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I'll just toss my gold coins around.
Oh yeah, we got quite a bit. So, in that case, why don't we go shack up in the fanciest inn we can find, which will probably also bring less heat because I doubt they police them as much.
Yeah. All right. So, you leave the southern district and make your way to the western district, where you can see it's a mostly residential area. However, there are still plenty of craftsmen and shops and what have you. Most importantly, there's inns. You find in the kind of town square right there by the gates itself a rather large establishment called the Gilded Apple.
Oh, as good as any other one. Let's see how much they run there. Oh, my legs.
So as you make your way inside, you can see that the inside of the tavern's not like lively and rowdy by any stretch of the imagination. It's very laid back, very low key, upscale. Lots of like gilded iron and what have you used as adornments.
Ooh, fancy.
The proprietor of the establishment, tells you to make yourself comfortable, asks if he can have your coat taken. The menus are kind of like put out in front of you, and he asks if you're going to be needing rooms for the evening.
Yes, we'll be needing room for a couple of evenings. If you have the space.
He pulls out his ledger and like takes out a quill. And your names?
Kalon doesn't say anything.
Amla.
He lets Emil introduce him.
Emil says, this is the... He kind of looks at you like he's not sure if he's supposed to actually say who you are or not. If you're trying to keep it low-key.
Yeah, keep it low-key. I'm just like a rich boy from the countryside. Wisteria.
This is Master Seabreeze from Wistria.
He nods. And how long will you be staying, Master Seabreeze?
He doesn't answer him. He just lets Emil keep talking. He's looking around.
As long as required.
And your business?
Our own.
I have to write something.
Worship.
Ah, pilgrims then. Welcome into town. And you?
My name is fake name. Theric.
Cyric, and
Got it.
how do I spell that?
C-Y Rick.
Is that R-A-E-C or R-I-C-K?
Yeah.
I'm going to put R-A-E-C. How long will you be staying?
Long as required.
Indefinite. And your business?
Revolution.
I'm sorry?
I'm here to sample the local cuisine.
Interesting. Tourism. Wonderful.
How dare you call me a tourist?
Yeah, he says, very well, that will be a 100 gold deposit for the two of you.
What? I guess it's actually nothing to do with us.
Kalon will like do like a thing to Emil. Emil will, I guess.
Emil pulls out like 400 gold and just like lays like it probably wouldn't be gold itself, it'd be like a jet worth about 400 gold. Sweet.
He does that meh, you know.
Yeah. head.
Yeah, he takes out a jet and he hands that over. The bar proprietor, or I guess not bar, the tavern proprietor, looks quite impressed by it and very well. Takes it and make yourselves comfortable. Is there anything that I can get you?
Some wine and some cheese.
Only the finest. He has a plate of many different cheeses and a couple of different bottles of wine brought out for you to try.
They're shit. Actually, how are the wines compared to the Barovian?
It's really good. It's really
shit.
fucking good.
Oh no, too good. We're breaking the crappy shit back at home. No!
You got used to it.
They're gonna
Magic
place it
gem
into my
wine.
wine. Shit.
Colin will try out the fromage.
It's very good. It's very fresh, except for the ones that are aged because they're supposed to be aged. Very rich.
Very cheesy.
Very cheesy.
Can I look
Do we need to know
around?
anything?
Can I look around and see if there's anybody eyeing us? Any competition?
There certainly wouldn't be anybody eyeing you in a place like this. This is like a pretty nice establishment. Anybody that would be down here at this hour especially would just be probably having their drinks and enjoying the peace and quiet. What were you saying, Ted?
No, I was trying to think if there's something I was going to ask the tavern keeper, information-wise. Actually, is there already discourse between the two groups?
Between the common folk and the nobility?
Mm-hmm.
He would think about that for a moment and say, well, I imagine there's always probably problems between the haves and the have-nots. I would say that seeing the Lord each week probably keeps the peace, though.
Does everyone see the Lord each week?
Oh, of course. Everything shuts down every Sunday. We all go to church and
God, I hate this
he
town.
makes an appearance and gives us all some words to live by and makes everyone feel like we're doing the right thing.
Yeah. What's today?
Saturday. So I guess tomorrow everybody will be going to church.
As much as I'm loath to admit it, Kalan, that would probably be a good thing to attend so we can get some eyes on some things. As horrible as I'm sure it's going to be to endure his insufferable talking. But let's lay eyes on this baby lord. Which we are whispering. That's what we learned last time. You know what? Ariana just has a telepathic link amongst them. So we don't.
He's just
Fucking-
relaying the information at the speed of
Just,
thought.
yeah. Just cause a scene like we did the last end when we were discussing how Regis sucks dick.
Yeah.
But in that case, Alma will retire for the evening. Rest up from getting shot. Actually, did Alma even get... No, Alma didn't get hit. Ariana needs a rest.
Yeah.
She got some boo-boos. I will tend to my child.
Yeah. You give her some vamp blood, which helps quickly mend her wounds.
Blood, vamp, blood, vamp, blood.
The night passes. You find the amenities incredibly accommodating. The rooms themselves are very comfortable. They have internal fireplaces individually that can be started with a like flick of a little thing on the wall. There's some spark paper that you could put down in it and just ignites it and starts a fire.
Ooh.
Fancy.
In the morning, you can hear the sound of bells clanging loud over the city. And that is probably where we're going to call the session. In about 3 hours.
This next session, we're going to stab the Lord in the throat. No.
I mean, do the thing.
I'll do the thing. Just cracks the staff. To the astral sea with all of you.
I don't think that takes anybody to the astral sea. I think it just nukes the area, doesn't it?
I might be thinking of the Staff of Magi.
Yeah, Staff of the Magi, maybe.
Or I might be thinking of the Bag of Holding. When the Bag of Holding gets ripped, everyone goes to the astral. See if you fail to save.
Yeah.
Alma needs to get a portable hole so she can just threaten a city with a pocket nukes. I'll fucking do it.
That's fucking funny. Well, that was pretty fun. Thank you guys. I appreciate you playing.
I look forward to this insufferable assholes next time. I haven't even heard him speak once, but I can just tell from his fucking picture that Natalie drew that he's gonna be a dick.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I told her to take inspiration from Griffith from Berserk, so if that
God, Mr. My Dreams over here.
Yeah. That gives you
But what about my dreams? It does. That gives me all the indication I need.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you to my players. Thank you to folks in chat. I surely do appreciate y'all. I love you. Let's pull somebody up to raid into. Jihan, where can people find you, homie?
You can find me here on Monday and every other Saturday. Find me on Twitter at Hussein Jihan. You can DM if you want to talk. I'll be there. For sure. Believe it.
Believe it.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, thank you for being here, Jihan. Much love. Much appreciated as always, dude. Fucking love doing this with you. Ted, what's happening, dude?
Not much. Nowhere.
Leave me alone, he says.
Yeah, what the Turkey Tom says. Until next Monday, leave me alone. Hell yourself, hell Satan. Everyone just do your thing, you know. It's rough out there. So
yeah.
Look after yourselves, look after the people you love. Roll some dice. Nothing ever bad happens when you're rolling dice. Except for all those horrible nat ones and everything. Well, that's way more easy to deal with in life, so.
Mega true. Mega true. Well, thank you for being here, Ted. Much love, much appreciation as always, dude. Thank you again, chat. We're going to be raiding into Girls Run These Worlds. Sarah Moore, huge friend of the channel, ran the Lord of the Rings thing last year. Going to be doing it again, I believe, in January. So it's going to spread some love, make some noise when we get there. If you like what you saw, you can catch more of us live on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time with The Frontier, a Mouse Guard actual play hosted by the last Omnitect, your favorite robot American. On Thursday, you can catch me live on Red's channel, twitch.tv/redemptionva, hosting Call of Cthulhu Under the Jade Sky. On Friday, Will, or at the Burnt Coin, is going to be hosting a Kobolds one-shot. It's a game called Kobolds about being kobolds. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun folks on there. Looking forward to it. On Saturday, no stream at 12:30. But at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have Covet Syndicate, our 5e homebrew, big ol' like 5-person campaign starring your boy. Oh, wrong direction. Your boy, right there, and some other folks. But yep. And then on Sunday, Heart of an Empire, Samurai Sundays. Death Roll next week, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Good night, everybody. Much love. Bye.
Bye.